Ranking the best team diamonds in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. Today we are back here with another tier list. Today we just got revealed team diamonds. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, all these cards are great. The tiers today are gonna be S through F, and I am gonna put some cards in the F tier, but in their actual position groups they aren't F tier. It's just based off all the cards that we're covering today. So I hope that makes sense. Now right before we do go on ahead, get into the first card right here, Matt Forte, I do want to go ahead and shout out the comment of the day. Matt Forte right here, really great receiving back. I really like running backs that can catch the ball, and I'm actually kind of glad Matt Forte is in the game and they actually gave him good speed, 90 speed, 94 excel, 91 agility with 85 catching. I can only imagine what the short route running is. I think it's going to be really good. 93 change direction with 89 break tackle. Now each one of these cards does get discounted abilities. For Matt Forte, I believe it was 1 AP backfield mismatch, and also he got 2 AP RB apprentice, which was 1 AP, but I think Matt Forte is really good. A or B tier for me, depending on the cards we're going to cover. I think Matt Forte is going to be my favorite running back that we cover. I really like him. Again, I just love running backs that can catch the ball, so I'm going to start it out. I'm going to put him in A tier. Now next up right here, we got Willie Anderson. Willie Anderson is a great right tackle, and I'm going to say this about every single one of the offensive linemen. The thing that sucks about all the offensive linemen is they pretty much got the same discount abilities. 2 AP edge protector with 1 AP post up. 1 AP post up really isn't great in this meta right now. I'm looking for a discounted secure protector. I believe all these linemen can get secure protector given their 92 overalls, and that's going to counter double or nothing and edge threat. Like even the combo of double or nothing or edge threat, secure protector counters it. So they just don't really get the ability I'm looking for, to be honest with you, discounted. I think the linemen are good though. In this tier list, they're either C or D. In the grand scheme of things, they're some of the best linemen in the game though, so I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the C tier. Honestly, did not know who this guy was. Pete Metzelaars. I'm probably butchering that, but what I do know about him is he's 6'7". On the stream, it said he was 6'7". If you look it up, he's 6'8", so either one they give him. This card is essentially an upgraded Donald Parham. 89 speed, 95 short route running, 89 medium, 88 run block. He can run block. He's tall. He's fast. Like, no doubt about it. Even if he doesn't get the best discount abilities in the game, S tier. Like, I think he's the best tight end in the game. And right after that, we got Terrell Davis. Terrell Davis I actually like as well because he can get 0 AP recuperation, which he pretty much won't lose stamina throughout the entire game for 0 AP. I actually really do like that. 91 speed on him with 89 excel, 94 agility, 70 catching though, a little bit lower compared to Matt Forte. 92 break tackle, 89 truck, 94 change of direction. This is probably going to be a lot of people's favorite running back in this promo, but for me, he's going to go a tier below Matt Forte just because I do like Matt Forte more than him, just given Matt Forte's receiving ability. You could go ahead flip-flop these two though. You could have Terrell Davis on the same tier. Again, I'm just trying to be really strict today, so if I like a card a little bit better than another one, they're going to be like a tier above because again, all these cards are really good. And now right after that, we got Bernie Kosar. Bernie Kosar, all the quarterbacks today are going to have good stats. They all get set feet lead, and most of them get discounted quick draw as well. Again, I'm not that high on quick draw, but the thing about the quarterbacks right now is I don't really know exactly where they're going to rank in the game because we don't know the releases right now, right? 77 speed, 92 throw power though, great accuracies across the board, but really it's going to come down to the release. So the releases we know are good in the game: Slinger 1, Gen 3, Lamar's release, which I believe is Slinger 3, if I'm wrong. I might be wrong on that, but those are pretty much the best releases in the game. And Kosar, if he gets like the Herbert release, he's like C tier. But if he gets like one of the better releases in the game, he's A or S tier. Like, it's literally, he becomes one of the best quarterbacks in the game. At the minimum though, they are A tier quarterbacks in my quarterback tier list because all of them get set feet lead. At the end of the day, set feet lead is going to be better than a no ability quarterback if your name is not Aaron Rodgers. B or A for me. I'm going to go ahead and put probably all the quarterbacks in B tier just because, again, we do not know what releases they have. And this is basically where they're going to be at the minimum with potential for A or S. Now, right after that, we got Jimmie Giles. He gets 1 AP tight end apprentice, which I really like. 89 speed on him with 88 short running, 91 medium, 72 run block. This card is fast. He's 6'3". Kind of reminds me of like Keith Jackson, just a little bit upgraded. So, I mean, I like Jimmie Giles, right? I like him. I think he is, once again, probably going to go like top in a B, potentially A. 1 AP tight end apprentice makes me want to put him A though, so I'm going to lean B though. I'm going to lean B because he's just at the tight end position. When you compare him to someone that's 6'7", he's not like that tall, so I'm going to go ahead and lean B right now. We'll see, though. If he's the second best tight end, I think, of the promo, we're going to go ahead and move him up into A. And right after that, we got Darnell Dockett. Darnell Dockett, what kind of, I don't want to say what kind of sucks about him is he doesn't get, like, the best discounted abilities in the game. He gets, like, 1 AP unpredictable and 2 AP El Toro, I believe. And Darnell Dockett, stats-wise, 80 speed on him is really, really good for a defense tackle. 88 excel as well. 92 block shed, 91 power moves. But the 84 finesse moves, honestly, 84 finesse moves at this point in the game, honestly, isn't lower. Man, do I put him in the 8? I would rather put him as the best card in B, and I know I'm flooding the B tier right now, but it's really, really hard to kind of differentiate these guys. Right after that, we got Charlie Joyner. Charlie Joyner looks really, really good. Discount abilities, 1 AP mid and elite, 1 AP short out elite. I really like both of those. 92 speed as well with 91 short running, 91 medium, 93 deep route running. He is 5'11", but his discounted abilities are so good in my opinion. You can't really ag with him, so I want to put him A. I'm going to put him A. His speed is so good. His route running is literally perfect. He hits each one of the thresholds on all Madden. I really like Charlie Joyner's card. It's just the fact that he is a little bit shorter that kind of makes me a little bit eh. Right after that, we got Ed Budde. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but he's, once again, a really good offensive lineman. 1 AP nasty streak is actually pretty good on a guard as well. 91 pass block power, 87 pass block finesse, 94 run block. Again, he's going to be one of the better left guards in the game. I'm just going to make the C tier pretty much like an offensive lineman tier because it's really hard to compare them to like the value that a defensive tackle, a tight end, a running back will add. But if your scheme relies on some nasty streaks, like if you run the ball a lot, he's going to be a really big part of it, and he's going to be really, really nice for you. It's just for me, again, him not getting like a discounted secure protector. That's why I'm not rating any of these linemen any higher than C. Now, Bert Jones stats wise looks like one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Again, though, gonna depend on his release, but 87 speed with 93 throw power, great accuracies across the board too. Like, he looks absolutely amazing, man. But once again, pretty much the same exact thing I said about Bernie Kosar. He's going right next to him. Gonna depend on the release. If he has a good release, though, I think he's like S tier, because he is going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the game, period. Now, next up is Jason Witten. They gave Jason Witten pretty good speed this year. 88 speed with 94 short route running, 89 medium route running, 82 run block. The first item we didn't cover from the Bills wasn't a thing. This card would probably be S tier, but he gets 1 AP short and elite. Amazing value. That is insane value. Also gets 1 AP slot apprentice, which you might be thinking, when would I use Jason Witten as a slot receiver? Well, if you run like gun bunch, you get the slot hot routes for your tight end. So that's actually good value as well. But Jason Witten for me, I think is really, really amazing. I'm going to put him A tier. And yeah, I think the tight ends go Pete, Jason Witten, Jimmie, Giles. I like that so far. A lot of fullbacks today. First one is going to be Keith Byars right here, who's 89 speed, 86 lead block, 88 impact blocking with 75 run block. I'm going to be rating him based on his running back skill. I'm gonna be honest with you, man, not really. Like, when we compare him to like Matt Forte or something, it just really, it's hard, right? So fullback, he's a great fullback. He's one of the best fullbacks in the game, but I'm honestly gonna have him like D tier because, like, would I rather run the ball with Terrell Davis, Matt Forte, or Keith Byars? Give me Terrell Davis or Matt Forte. He is a big trucking back though, so I might be sleeping. Actually, I'll move him up in the C. I actually don't mind that. I'll move him up in the C, and he can be the best card in C. Dolphins go Mark Clayton. Love it. 91 speed on him with 88 short running, 93 medium, 91 deep route running. The only like weakness I would say on him is his height. He's a little bit shorter. I believe he's 5'9". Mark Clayton is 5'9". He does get 1 AP outside apprentice and 1 AP deep out elite though. So the Dolphins, they have B Marsh with 1 AP outside apprentice. Now Mark Clayton 1 AP outside apprentice. Love it. Mark Clayton though, he is going to be in this B tier. Comparing him to Charlie Joyner, Charlie Joyner is better. So I think Mark Clayton should be a tier worse than Charlie Joyner. Now we got Deangelo Hall. This card looks absolutely disgusting. 92 speed on him, 94 excel, 92 agility with 92 man, 92 zone, 88 press. Believe you could get the press up to 90 as well with certain strat cards. Zone arc is kind of the only weakness, but the major thing on him is 1 AP pick artist, really helps against this ag meta. There's no doubt for me, Deangelo Hall is one of the better cards in the promo. He's going up into this S tier for me. Think he is a must-have corner. Now we got another fullback right here, Joe Perry. Joe Perry actually looks kind of nasty though. 91 speed, 82 catching, 88 run block, 89 lead block with 85 impact blocking. The thing on Joe Perry is he's 200 pounds, so he's really like a running back. I'm gonna put him B tier by like Terrell Davis. I think speed wise, everything, they look pretty similar, so I'm gonna put them right by each other. Now next up we got Keith Hamilton, big defensive tackle, 78 speed, 88 excel with 94 block shed, 82 power moves, 88 finesse moves, gets 0 AP goal line stuff, which I do think is actually valuable. Like usually I'm not high on goal line stuff, but for 0 AP, anything's valuable, can help you in the goal line. 1 AP no outsiders, I don't like a defensive tackle, so Keith Hamilton for me, I'm going to put him a tier below Darnell, Dockett, and I'll put him behind Keith Byars in these offensive linemen as well. Now Tony Boselli, once again, no like discount secure protector or anything, but 90 pass block power, 92 pass block finesse, 91 run block. Really good left tackle. Again though, it's just hard for me to rate him any higher than the C tier. He's going like right by the other offensive linemen. I think they're all like going to be top end linemen in the game. It's just I can't really rate him that much higher. Next up, Victor Green. Interesting AP combo on him. 1 AP enforcer or 1 AP no outsiders. No outsiders on a safety kind of interests me, especially if you're in a defense, like say you're going from 3-3 normal to 3-3-5 wide. Kind of interesting. So 91 speed with 92 zone, not really the best man in the world. 88 hit power as well. Victor Green, I do believe, is 5'11 as well, looking it up. Don't really like his AP value that much, but I do think he is a pretty good strong safety. I'm gonna go ahead and lob him into the B tier as well. I just like the A tier guys a little bit more. Next up is Glover Quinn, who I think is actually really good. 91 speed on him with 89 man, 94 zone. I believe you can get the man up to 90 as well with the new legendary strat cards. Free safety, gets deep end zone KO and deep out zone KO for 1 AP each. So I'm really high on Glover Quinn. He is going A tier for me. I kind of just like, I like D'Angelo Hall on this peak card a little bit more, but he is probably like top end of A, probably the closest to S tier for me on this A tier. Now, next up is Donald Driver with 91 speed, 89 short running, 91 medium, 91 deep route running. He's 6 foot. He gets mid and elite for 1 AP, also gets jukebox for 1 AP. Would run the 1 AP mid and elite on him, would probably play him in the slot because I think that's where the mid and elite you can use it to its fullest advantage. I like Donald Driver. I think he is on the same exact tier as Charlie Joyner. I know he's a little bit taller. I think he's an inch taller. A little bit less route running as well, but that 1 inch of height does somewhat make a difference. Charlie Joyner is a speed point faster though, also gets better discounted abilities. So do I drop Donald Driver into B and then move Mark Clayton in the C? We might do that if I have another receiver in the A tier. Next up we got Greg Olsen, another really good tight end. 89 speed on him with 90 short running, 90 medium, hits both the thresholds for short and medium route running. 1 AP tight end apprentice, 1 AP deep and elite. I think Greg Olsen is once again a really good tight end. He is also going to join Jason Witten in the A tier for me. Kind of like back and forth which one I like more. I think they're both on the same level and they're going to do very similar things for you. It's just if you run like bunch, you would rather have Jason Witten because the 1 AP slot apprentice or the 1 AP short and elite. But if you run other formations, I think the 1 AP tight end apprentice is more valuable, so that's why I have Greg Olsen above Jason Witten. Lawyer Milloy right here, 90 speed, 94 excel, 91 zone. The man is a little bit low, gets 1 AP enforcer, 1 AP secure tackler as well, so I'm not really that high on his abilities. Like, I think they're pretty decent, right? But the man coverage is low. The zone coverage is great though. I think by Victor Green, I don't mind that. Like, again, I'm not trying to flood the B tier, but right by Victor Green, I really don't mind that. And right after that, we got Rod Martin of the Raiders, 89 speed, 91 excel with 92 finesse with 66 power moves. For me, his ranking is going to come down to his zone coverage because he does get 1 AP lurker along with 1 AP unpredictable. So I like his abilities. I don't like the pass rush. I really don't, because I don't like it when my dude is only like high in one thing. So he's like decent though. He's not bad. I don't want to put him D. I'll go ahead and put him up into the C tier. It's just, again, that one like pass rush move is like really lacking. His zone coverage can make up for it though, and he could be like a B tier caliber player. And after that, we got Kevin Carter, 87 speed, 90 block shed, 94 power moves, 72 finesse moves, gets 2 AP El Toro, 1 AP Crusher, which El Toro, I've kind of changed my mind a little bit on El Toro. I might do a video on that, but Kevin Carter, I think on the same tier as Rod Martin. Again, they just have one really low pass rush move, so I'm gonna put them like right by each other. And now we got Jacoby Jones. Jacoby Jones is 6'3", 91 speed, 91 short running, 92 medium, 92 deep route running. Hits all the thresholds. He's tall. He's great speed. He also has 1 AP mid and elite. Again, would play him in the slot because I think that's where you could take full advantage of that. Jacoby Jones for me is actually going to join D'Angelo Hall and Pete in the S tier. I think he's the best receiver in the promo. And right after that, we got London Fletcher. The big thing on him is getting 1 AP lurker, 90 speed, 91 zone coverage, and 89 play rec. Like, if you use linebackers, he is the best middle linebacker in the game, period. I think he's better than Ray Nitschke. So if you're the best in the game at your position, even if your position isn't really, I would say middle linebacker is not a valuable position, he's gonna go into this S tier for me. Now, if you don't use linebackers, then you can ignore him. But if you use linebackers, he's the best one in the game. Now we got Sammy Knight, who's 90 speed, 94 excel, 71 man, 93 zone. Gets a crusher for 0 AP, deflator for 1 AP. Sammy Knight stat wise really just reminds me of the other safety, so I'm gonna just put them right by each other. Now next up we got Doug Baldwin, shorter receiver, 91 speed though, 89 short running, 89 medium, 92 deep route running, 1 AP deep out elite, 1 AP mid and elite. So pretty much like I said about the other people, I would use the mid and elite on him because again, like being shorter, I don't think you can really take advantage of deep out elite. So Doug Baldwin, I'm going to put him right by Mark Clayton. I think they're kind of similar. They're both shorter receivers, but have some really good stats. And after that, we got Hines Ward, slot arc, so he can get already 1 AP short and elite, 90 speed, 89 short running, 90 medium, 89 deep. The thing about his cards as well in previous Maddens, he was one of the best run blocking receivers when he drops, right? So that's a boost. Slot arc, I think, is the best in the game. He can also get 2 AP slotomatic, 1 AP honorary lineman. I really like Hines Ward's AP value, so I'm going to go ahead and lob him up into this A tier with Charlie Jordan and Donald Driver. He's not better stats-wise, but just like archetype ability-wise, I think he's on that A tier level. And then after that, we got Brian Cushing. So Brian Cushing, 88 speed, 90 excel, 94 block shed, but 59 zone coverage. 59 zone coverage is awful. Like, I don't care if he gets 0 AP lurker. He's going to be maybe the only person today in this F tier, so it might be something like this where we're going to go ahead and delete the F tier and we're just going to have a D tier with Brian Cushing in it. And next up, we got Samari Rolle, who gets 1 AP flat zone KO, 2 AP deep out zone KO, 91 speed, 89 man, 94 zone, 85 press. He's going to be a pretty good corner. I don't quite think he's going to be top end in the game. I don't want to even put him A tier. I kind of want to put him B. I'm going to put him in this, like, just lob him up in the B tier. I think he's good, but I do like the A tier cards more than him. And after that, we got Chad Greenway, who's 88 speed, 88 excel with 71 power moves, 84 finesse moves. Can't see the zone coverage. I'm anticipating it being higher, though. But even though he can still offer you a little bit as a pass rusher, gets 1 AP lurker as well. So depending on his zone coverage, like if he's 90 zone coverage, we're looking at like an A or S left outside linebacker. But if his zone coverage is lower, we're looking at like a B tier. So I think at minimum he's B tier. So I'm going to just go ahead, lob him up in the B tier. And we got one final reveal, John Elway, the master. He's going to get every single team chem, has insane stats, right? But the big thing on him is Slinger 1. And then in his 4th spot, you get Howard Master, Heavy League, Gunslinger, Fearless for 1 AP. What I'm going to do is probably run Fearless and hopefully gets Howard Master in like his like 3rd spot, hopefully. But that was Slinger 1 is like ridiculous. Like he's going to go ahead. He is S tier. Everyone else needs to come down now. Now there actually needs to be an F tier. And it's like this now. Like he completely blew everyone out the water. He's by far the best quarterback in the game. Like it's not even close. Probably the best card in the game. Now I will say someone that I do want to move up is Terrell Davis and DeB, right by Matt Forte. I really like how he gets a 0 AP recuperation. And yeah, this is my thoughts on the tier list. I will say also I kind of gassed up D'Angelo Hall a little bit. He is a 5'10 corner, but the 1 AP pick artist I do think is really good. So he's like right there for me instead of like being like top in A, like must have corner like I said early in the video. But yeah, y'all, this is my thoughts on the Team Diamonds. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know if you're targeting any of these guys. If you did enjoy the video, you want to stay up to date with the best cards in each promo and position group, make sure to go ahead, leave a like and subscribe. If y'all want to see me pick up some of these cards live, we'll try to pick up John Elway. If it doesn't cost me an arm and a leg, make sure to go ahead, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. I greatly appreciate that. If y'all don't feel like heading over to the Twitch right now though, you guys want another video to watch, check this one out right here. I rank the best middle linebackers in Madden 23 Ultimate Team.